So what I want to do here tonight is I really want to present the new LGN compensation plan. We are very, very excited about this compensation plan, and what is most exciting about it is we have definitely created a way here that we can still keep that attractiveness of paying people great upfront commissions, but also providing a way for leaders to get out there and build other leaders underneath them and be able to get compensated for it, okay? So what I'm going to show you here tonight, I hope everybody is sitting down because it's going to be something that is absolutely awesome. It's not going to be something that you've seen out there a billion times either, okay? It's going to be something brand new that you're going to love, and you're going to see the type of leverage that you're going to be able to have with this company, okay? So drum roll, please, here we go. I hope you all are ready. We're going to explain this thing to you right now. We are officially taking this thing to a new level. Okay, the new LGN Prosperity Diamond Compensation Plan. Now, as many of you know, right now we pay out $777 every single time someone cycles, right? If you cycle today, you would receive a commission of $777. Well, as I stated, when we pay out $777 to one person, the incentive is to that person. The person is really only responsible for themselves. There's really no opportunity for them to get out there and assist their team and being compensated except for when they come back in the matrix. Well, as you look at this compensation plan, the restructure that we've done, we are still going to be paying a huge upfront commission. And the way it's going to work is like this. Every single time you cycle going forward, and we're going to give you the start date here in 1 second, okay? It's not effective immediately, so we're going to give everybody some time. Every single time you cycle, you're going to receive a $600 commission. Previously, you have received a $777 commission. And I know some of you are sitting there thinking, my gosh, they're cutting our pay. Well, just hold up and pay attention because you're going to see that we are actually increasing your pay if you really understand how to build a team here. Each time someone that you have personally sponsored, that means that you personally brought them into the business. Each time they cycle, what do you receive right now with the current plan? Just type it in there. 0, right? They come back into your matrix, but that is all that you receive. You don't actually receive any type of financial goodness from it except for the fact that they can come back into your matrix. Well, they're still going to come back into your matrix when they cycle, but on top of that, you're going to receive a $125 commission every single time someone that you have personally sponsored cycles. So do you think you're going to have an incentive to help them out? Well, the answer is absolutely yes. Now, every single time someone that you sponsors someone and they cycle on their very first level, you're going to receive a $37 commission, an override of $37. So someone that you personally sponsor, you get $125. People that they sponsor when they cycle, you're going to receive $37. It's still a complete 2x2 follow me matrix. They are always going to follow you just like they always do, so they will have the opportunity to show back up in your matrix. Now, your sponsor, and I'm sorry to put all those together, but that's the easiest way for someone to understand it. You sponsor George. George sponsors Mary. Mary sponsors Leslie. When Leslie cycles, right now you receive nothing. In fact, Leslie will probably go in Mary's matrix, but you may not ever receive anything from that. Now you're going to receive a $15 commission each time that third level cycles. So think about this for a second, okay? We have an explanation here of exactly how you can perceive it working. Let's assume for a second that you just cycle once a week, okay? Now, we have people that cycle multiple times a week. We have some people that only cycle once a month. But for this example, I want you to assume that you cycled once a week, okay? That would be a $2,400 monthly commission paid to you, which is pretty good, right? Now, let's assume that you had 20 personal associates that had come in underneath your business. Now, I'll tell you for a fact that we have hundreds of people that have been able to achieve that have 20 people in their personal downline that they've personally sponsored. Every time they cycle, you're going to get paid that $125. Imagine if you just had 20 people that could cycle once a week. That is a $10,000 commission that would be paid to you. If you had those 20 people had 20 people, you can see that's $2,960. And on down the line. Now, the key thing to this, okay, I know you can read, so I'm not going to go by it step by step, but the key thing is this. On this example that we gave right here, on your personal effort, the effort that you put on your own team of cycling once a week, paid you $2,400 for a month, right? But look at the bottom line here. based on this example, over 70% of the income came from you assisting people on your team. Remember what I said in the very beginning here. What we're looking to do is we're looking to provide a huge upfront commission. You still have the opportunity to double your money the very first time you cycle. But how awesome is it going to be when you are able to build leaders in your team that are out there producing the type of results that we see other people producing out there? What is that going to do for you and your paycheck or your playcheck, for instance? It is absolutely phenomenal, folks. And when you understand the leverage that you're going to be able to create with this, you're going to see that it's a very powerful thing. Now, some of you may be asking, okay, well, James, I see that you're still paying out $777, okay? You haven't raised the payout to the associates. And you might be sitting here thinking, why would he point that out to us? But here's the key thing that I want you all to understand. I don't mess around with numbers. In the very beginning, when I started this business, I came up with a formula that I knew could work and would keep us solvent as a company. Regardless of the overhead that we added, regardless of the new products that we were able to purchase, regardless of what we did as far as events and give away cars and Harleys and things like that, I knew that there was a number out there that we could pay out in commissions and still be able to stay in business without robbing our associates. And that's exactly what we've been able to do. It's not one of those things that I'm showing you today, hey, we've been holding all this money back, we're going to give you more. Folks, 777, number one, it is a very special number to me and many of you out there, and it means something to me. But what it definitely means to each and every one of you is that you can tell as a company where we stand right now, we have been paying out the absolute most that we can pay out and still stay very solvent as a company. And I would hope that we would all agree that that's what you want. You want a company that is going to be around for 10 years or 20 years or 30 years. You don't want a company that's paying unbelievable bonuses, sorry about that are going to be gone tomorrow. Could we all agree on that? Just hit a yes if you agree with what I'm saying here. Okay? So here we go. I want to show you what the true difference is between the current plan and what we are going forward, so you can see a real-life example of what's going on here. What you're looking at right this very second is a real-life example, okay? This is someone that has cycled 20 times with our company. Now, this individual has earned $15,540 with our company within the last 8 months, okay? Now, this individual has cycled 20 times. That's a pretty good number of cycles there. Now, that's with the current compensation plan. So what we did is we decided to go over here and look at a real-life example. With the new compensation plan that we have in place, what is the difference? Are we blind to what's going on, or is this really as special as we think it looks on paper? So we put the test to it. We put the numbers to it to really see what could happen. Now, this individual, as I said, cycled 20 times. So with the new compensation plan that's going to be in effect September 4th, you can see that he would have earned $12,000. Okay, so the individual earns $12,000. Now, this particular case had 49 cycles on their first level. So think about that for a second. They cycled 20 times, but there were 49 people that were directly under them that cycled 49 times. They cycled 20 times. The people underneath them directly cycled 49 times. That's another $6,125. Well, folks, if we don't go any further, we're already making more money on the new compensation plan than the old. But I want to keep going just to show you how important and exciting this is. On the next level, okay, his personal sponsors cycled 49 times. The next person below them, their downline, their immediate sponsorships, cycled 120 times. That's $4,440. The next line down, 211. Another $3,165. So some of you, when you looked back at the numbers here that we were just looking at, let me go back here, okay? You were looking at this number right here. Maybe you saw this $15. You were probably saying to yourself, that's not that much money. $37, that's really not that much money. Now, I know $125 is a lot, but look how these numbers can add up. Folks, on a real-life example, taking an analysis of a individual with LGN Prosperity right now, their numbers, you can see that they would have earned $25,730 this year rather than $15,000, okay? Do the math on that. You're looking at about 60 to 65% increase in income just by us making a very small tweak. Now, here's the next question you have to ask yourself. Is this going to give someone an incentive to help their teammates out? Well, the answer is obviously yes, okay? The comments that we've received from people, James, I'm out there assisting people, you know, that I didn't personally sponsor. You know, I may never see them come back into my matrix. I'm doing three-way calls, I'm doing webinars, and I'm assisting these people, but I'm not getting compensated on it unless they come back into my matrix. And, you know, I understand that, but I also heard them saying at the same time, James, the thing we love about your company is that you can make money very quickly. You pay huge upfront commissions. So what we've been able to do here is combine the best of both worlds. Think about this. You are going to be very, very hard-pressed to find a company, no auto ship, been in business for 3 years, an affordable product, a product that anybody can use internationally, and also a company that pays out over 60% of its income back to the members in commission, not including giveaways, not including these events that we put on, just the bottom line. And look at the opportunity, the leverage that you're going to have to go out there and truly build your business. This example right here is proof that getting out there and being able to divide this 777 amongst a few different levels and giving people that incentive to be true leaders has absolutely changed the playing field for us as a company.